All right, Junior Predator fans, we're here facing off against the New Jersey Colonials out of New Jersey. And this will be the first game in the Pittsburgh Midwinter Classic that the Preds will be facing off with to start out this tournament before the boys go home for Christmas. The crowd is rocking behind me. And it is Colonial fans all in the building. This will be a pretty good matchup to start out the tournament. New Jersey's ranked in the 20s, low 20s. So we'll be anxious to see what happens. As the puck drops and it goes out to New Jersey immediately, and they dump that into the Predator zone, but that will be an icing. So now that backfired on them. We got to come back over here into Colonial territory. And again, they win that face-off. Colonial's able to get it out, but it did go out of bounds, giving Preds another break as they get a change out. Brown, Erad, Sema, coming off of a bad cold. Come out on the ice. And Colonials be behind the net. Sema tried to get that over to Brown. Brown with the pass a little bit. Got it back from Erad. Back over to Mulligan. Mulligan dumped it up to Sema. Mulligan makes a move on the right side. Got pinned up. Here comes Colonials trying to get it out. Not a lot of help, but got tripped up. Erad on the back check. Didn't even get a shot off. Great effort there. Another hard hit by Erad. Kid loses a stick. Here comes Sema on the left side. That goes in the left corner. Johnson steps up, stops that from coming around. Matthews jumps on the ice, holding the puck a little bit. Got it over to Johnson on the left side. Johnson might get a shot off, dumped it back to Matthews. He puts that behind the net. Through Brennan, put it behind the net again, and here comes Johnson. That gets past him, and then that will be offsides on the Colonials. Lev at the face-off. That gets it back out to Bacon. Bacon, he's going to dump that. Pugs is going to be there first. Bacon steps up. Tries to get it over to Pugs, and here comes Bacon keeping it in. On the backhand, throws it out to Vince. Vince pins his man up on the board. Colonial, they dump that behind the net, trying to find some freedom, and they do. They coming out to number 20. Bernard, he gets taken off. First shot on goal, gets gloved up by Nolan. Erad back in, the face-off. Now to go behind the net. Big guy for Colonial. He tries to sneak one in, that just goes around. G, number 68 for Colonial, he just dumps that behind the net. Nice move, another hit, second attempt. And the puck is right in front of the net, but they can't get it in. As Nolan repositioned himself. And here comes Colonial. They're coming to play this morning. And that might get stolen by Liam. He got it out to Brown on the right side. Hard shot on the right. First shot on goal for the Predators. Erad dumps that in the corner as Sema comes on. with a quick change. Here comes Sema, using some speed on the left side. Couldn't get it to Pugs as he gets knocked down. Here's Sema again. Trying to get it behind the net. That gets shielded off. Here comes Vince. Vince. Over to Noah. Noah with a long shot. On net. Goes behind the net for Colonial. Sema steps up. He takes that. Samuel will take that as Colonial does a full line change. Peterson jumps on. Peterson. Card. And his man up. Bacon's going to get that around to Brennan. Crew Brennan tried to find Matthews, but ended up going behind the net. And there goes Peterson. Off the wall, got it over to Bucard. Bucard behind the net. Over to Bacon. And that gets loose, and there's a long shot by Colonial. Kersey. They're blocked by Nolan. Sema steps on, got it up to Erat. Prez trying to get settled. Colonial is on the move and trying to take down the Predators. But you can feel their energy. (9:49) on the clock. That quick, 5 minutes off of the first period. Long shot, blocked, deflected by Sema. He's on the move. Little help from Erat on the backside. Here comes Sema on his offhand, and that call by the ref. Erat here. Colonials try to get it out, and they will. Erat will take that in the neutral zone. Here comes Erat on the left side, trying to get around his man. Lost the puck out of his reach. Try to make a move. Oh, here comes a nice pass from Erat to Sema. Nice hit. As they avoid a collision, causing the Colonial players to hit each other, which opened up the play. Putting the Preds up 1-0. Killing all that momentum that they just had. 9:07. Gage Matthews. Battling for that. Here comes Peterson. Try to get that. Got it back to Noah Samuel. Over to Grivna. Grivna. Over to Crew. Gets stuck on the board, but that's going to come out. Here's Grivna again. Noah Samuel, step up. Couldn't get that. And Grivna is going to have to take that. Make a move on his man as he gets tripped up, but there's no call. Loose puck, Brennan. Hard hit, takes down everybody. Pins the puck up, trying to get it out. And Gage Matthews is going to get that out. Got it over to Noah Samuel. Samuel. Up to Liam. Back to Matthews. Matthews dumps that for a change. Over to Liam. He gets pinned up. Got it to Pugs. Pugs gets hit. Butte card. The right side. Got pinned up. Lev trying to help out. Lev got it out to the left side behind the net. Here comes Bacon. Bacon getting pinned up. Got it over to Pucks. Pucks up to left. Now Colonials trying to regroup. D to D pass. A long shot, which will be icing. We will have a face-off. Nice attempt there by Peterson. Trying to get that on. Brown, Vince, McAtee, and Matthews on. Johnson steps up, gets that on the left side, behind the net. Now to go out to Samuel as he keeps that in, dumps that back for Vince. Hard hit. Gribner chase that down. Looking for some space, misses the puck. Able to get it back, but here comes Colonials with a long shot. Oh, deflected off of Samuel. Nolan had to make a quick decision on that one. Didn't know it was coming that high. Crew with a nice back check, deflects that into the corner. There it is, nice touch pass by Crew, just out of the reach for Pugs. Hard shot on the left side. Colonial. Here comes Crew. Bacon is going to dump that out as the Colonials just do a full change. Oh, Brown just missed it on the right side. Nice deflection there by Johnson. Comes out to Seema. Seema whiffed it a little bit. Here comes E-Rat picking it up. Nope, Colonial has it. Going off the wall, and there. Mulligan steps up on the right side. Gets past his defender. Quick shot. At a rebound attempt. Mulligan comes off. Samuel, come on. Here comes Johnson. Johnson. Long pass intercepted. And that will be offsides as it crosses the blue line. Peterson hawking him down, causing him to dump the pass early. Colonial with another shot. They're definitely getting shots off on Nolan. Another change out for the Predators as Lev comes out, plays center and taking that face off, kicks it up to Pugs. Loose puck. It's taken by Colonials, but a lot of yellow around him. And here comes Vince on the left side on the post, trying to just get it to the center. He's got a lot of blue around him too. Here we go. Bacon. I got back to the Colonials. Sajak, as he gets it to his D partner. Picard off the wall, gets taken by Colonials. Picard to chase that down behind the net. Got it out to Vince. Vince tipped it. Couldn't get it out. Off the wall around the thing, and there we go. But here comes Bacon behind the net. Still can't get it out. Hard pass in the middle, gets deflected, but that comes out, and Pugs all alone. He decides to try to dump it as we get a quick change. Erat and crew, come on. Mulligan. Put it in the corner. Seaman will take that from him. Behind the net, looking for an opportunity. Tried to send it out to Erat. Just taken by Colonial. And they're going to dump that. Here comes Johnson on the right side. In the corner. Pops it out to Erat. Erat on the move. Nice center and stretch pass to Sema, just out of his reach. Samuel steps on the ice, immediately gets one. Got it over to Crew. Brennan, Erat. Might get a shot off. Take it at the last second. Nice pass from Seaman to Erat, just a little behind him. Samuel up to Brown. Erat tried to get it in and keep it in. Here comes a hard hit on Sema. It's still on his feet. Off the wall. Here comes Peterson. That goes behind the net. Now Colonials trying to find some breathing room. Can't really get it as Liam steps on. Intercepts to that pass. It's taken back by Leary. Leary with a shot on the left side. That will be offsides. No penalties yet. 38 seconds remaining in the first period. Here comes Bacon. Center pass to Pugs. Pugs takes the center. Shot got deflected, and here comes Colonials. Nice little hot pass over to his partner. Left side. He gets pinned up on the wall by Picard. Bacon there to help out. Matthews taking a puck from him. Here comes Vince. Nice pass to Matthews over to Pugs. 2-on-2. And they're going to call offsides on that as we near the end of the period. bouncy pass. And that'll probably be the last of it right there, and it is. As Colonials get one more shot off. To start the second period. 1-0 Preds. Funky face-off. Comes out to Brown. He gets that to Sema. Back to Brown over to Urat. Colonials take it. Mishap here with the tripod. Here comes Brown, almost trying to get a shot off. Oh, and a backhand. Almost got it in. Haven't seen that much. Backhand behind the net. Wrap around. Here we go. Preds, long pass over to Brown. Sema in the middle. Long shot. And that. Yep. And face off with Matthews. That goes behind the net. Ooh, nice move by Peterson, and he gets a shot off. Drew trying to deliver some heat. Here comes Colonials. I gotta get this tripod fixed on this whistle. There you go. Should be good. All right, here we go. Bacon. Couldn't quite pin him up on that right side. Nolan's going to push that behind him. sure what the... Okay, so we got Noah Samuel in the penalty box. Peterson, Bacon, Matthews. I think that's Grivna. Left on the ice to defend the Predators. PK. Here we go. And Colonials tie it up. Colonials trying to get set up. D-to-D pass. A little bit hard for him. Got it up to the winger. Looking for that center pass. Nothing there. Loose stick on the ice from Bacon. Bacon quickly grabs that. Comes back into his place. And that's gloved up by Nolan. Full change for Preds. Long shot, deflected. Off the pad, comes in the corner, and here we go. Got it out. Too hard, they're gonna call icing. Don't have the no icing on PK rule this tournament. That face-off will go out to the Colonials again, and as they try to set this up on the left side, deep partner, got it over to the wing, hard shot, backhand. Oh, another one. Just like that, Colonials tie it up after a PK. This crowd has erupted. And now Colonials feeling a little bit of momentum here. Get it to their side quickly after the face-off. And here comes Predators, loose puck. Peterson tries to chase it down, giving them pressure. And that goes all the way around. No icing call on that. Brown to get that over to Peterson. Peterson tries to dump it and run. And he still gets it back somehow. Got it over to Crew. Back to Peterson on the board. Comes loose, E-Rat behind the net. Looking for that center, nothing there. Tried to get it to Mulligan, that comes out. Here comes Bacon. Creating some space, Bacon off the wall, that's taken. Colonials trying to do a quick change. Brennan up to Liam on the right side, got a shot off. Nice. Good hard shot on this backhand. Grivna puts it back in the corner for E-Rat. E-Rat center pass to Liam. Liam in the corner. Ducard. Up to Liam and back to E-Rat. E-Rat loses that. Got a hard hit on a Colonial. Another shot on Nolan. Here comes Colonial. Trying to set something up. Melnikov gets that out, but that'll be icing. 1-1. 10 minutes remaining in the second period. Samuel back in after the penalty. Johnson partnering up. Back at D. Seema, Pugs, and Vince on offense. Here comes Pugs. Loses that in the neutral zone. Colonials offsides. A lot of whistles this game, a lot of whistles. Leary facing off with Seema. Ooh, nice centering pass by the Colonials and a backhand blocked by Nolan. Here they come again, 2-on-2. Samuel dumped it over to Johnson. He gets it out, over to Pugs. Pugs has one man, and that's Vince in the middle. He's taking on the wall. Seema behind the net. Not a lot of options. Trying to find that center and pass to Vince. Couldn't quite get it. Mulligan steps up, got it over to Bacon. Bacon keeps that in, dumps it up. Back to Seema. Seema in the corner, avoids a hit. Seema couldn't get that shot off. Here's Colonial. They get it to the center. Nice back check with Peterson as he jumps on the ice. Out of the reach for Lev. Colonial tried to get it to them, but that'll be offsides as their men were changing when the puck crossed the blue line. Nearing that half-point mark of the game. Say 7:30 would be the half point. Tie game. Colonials try to get it out, and they do. Gage is able to track that down. Put that around the net for Howard. Howard dumps it up to Peterson off the wall if he can get there. A little bit out of the reach. Russo puts it back in for Colonials. Here comes Howard on the right side. Dumps that as we get a change. Colonials trying to make a move. Matthews picks that loose puck up. Got it over to Grimna. Just tipped by Peterson. And caught by Howard. Howard in the center. Looking for some space. Hard hit by Howard on the board. Colonial backhand pass, might get a shot off. Low and hard on the right. Loose puck as Nolan dives on it. And finally we get a whistle call. As Preds get a full change out, all five. Brown, Crew Brennan, Johnson, Seema, and Noah Samuel. Seema slips up after the face-off, gets back on his feet, center and pass by Colonial. Another shot deflected by Rowan Johnson. Add a little more time on here. It was 7-11. Predators are struggling with the New Jersey Colonials, giving them a run for their money. Says rankings do not matter. Nolan knocks that out. Nice center pass. Couldn't get it there. And Brennan on the move, has Brown dragging his feet. Seema takes the middle. Seema behind the net. Lost that. Loose puck. Picked up by Brown. He keeps it in. Brown. Nice center pass, and that almost got finished by Crew Brennan as he clears the net on that one-timer. And that'll be icing. No call on that hard hit. The ref completely said no, it's not a call. Good shift by the Predators there, regaining a little bit of momentum. Oh, there is a penalty. He did call the penalty. I thought he was saying no to it, so Brown will take that penalty. And Peterson and Matthews will be on. McDaniel. Ooh, hard hit from the Colonial. Griffin gets back up, pins his man in the corner. Pausing time to come off. Colonial looking for that center and pass, not there. Ucard interrupts that center pass. Nice hard shot there by Yesno. Number 8 for Colonial. He's back there again. Gives it back to the D. Another shot pushed off to the side. Loose putt or loose stick from the goalie. Nolan is not trying to take any chances. Another shot attempt right there. It's under him. And Nolan defends the goal with no stick and 3 shots on him as he covers it with his armpit. An amazing effort by that young man. .5:14, 24 seconds remaining in the PK. Errata face off. .15 seconds. Long shot. Oh, yeah, he regained his control of the puck and tried to go front hand with it. Didn't work. Nolan was all over that. And 11 seconds remaining. I always wonder in these situations if the player is going to go to the bench or immediately come on the ice. As the Preds get hammered over and over, each puck drop, giving them a shot on goal. Russo, right side. Timeout, full strength for Preds. Brown jumps on. Oh, he gets stuck on the corner of the door, losing that opportunity that I've seen him do before. And jump on and get that pass as he threw that long pass to him. Oh, what a bummer. It was right there, set up perfectly. Another opportunity I'm sure will come as E-Rat faces off. Crew, Sema on the right and left. Howard with a quick shot, deflected. Quickly picked up, kept in, but Colonial's gonna get that out. Mulligan's gonna pick that up. Mulligan. Got it over to E-Rat. E-Rat on his own on the left side. Might get a shot off. Oh, almost got one. Hit the post. Sema follows up with another one. As they change out, Pugs, McAddy, and Matthews come on as offense. Grivna and Samuel back at D. McAtee. Oh! And Grivna sneaks one in right past the goalie. I think the goalie thought his pad was connected with the right post, and it just left a little bit of room there, leaving that opportunity for Grivna to let that puck slide right into the net. Bouncing Betty. My man is calling it. Well, that either way, that puck counted, and it is 2-1, Preds lead, and a much needed goal. Because Colonial is winning the shots on goal. So Samuel thought Matthews was coming up, tried to give that pass, had to do a second attempt there. Bacon comes on real quick for Grivna. Matthews over to Bacon. Bacon. He's going to dump that. And Samuel's trying to change out. Johnson jumps on for him. And here comes Colonial. Brown to come back on. Kind of deterred Leary from going on that right side, which is what he wanted. And here comes E-Rat down the middle. Quick shot. High and wide to the right. Colonial. One-on-one. Bacon there. Got help from Brennan. And that's pushed out to the side by Nolan. Here comes E-Rat again. E-Rat on the right side. Got it to Brennan. Brennan with a hard shot on the right. Another penalty is going to be called as the goalie rushes off. Brown's trying to get control of the puck so the whistle can blow. And that'll be offsides, killing their 6-on-5 momentum. Another penalty for the Predators as Johnson's sitting out now. Mulligan trying to get that around. Got it up to Peterson. Here comes Matthews. Matthews on the right side. No help. Tried to get it. Got deflected behind the net. Here comes Colonials. Calls a lot of time to come off. Peterson stalls him up. Peterson on the backhand. Here comes Matthews. D-to-D pass for Colonial. Good attempt there. Grivna pins that up in the corner. And the puck is right between his legs and they don't even know it. Now it's back on the wall. Pops out. Gage gets it back. Colonial picks that up. They go to the left side looking for that shot. Not there. Another deflection for Peterson. Another one for Nolan. as he covers. With 32 seconds remaining in this PK. Brown and Erad will take the spots at the forward. Another shot. Oh, just pushed to the side by Nolan. Great block. Another block by Erad as he gets loose. Using the speed behind him. Couldn't quite get that shot off. Brown's there to help pick that up. He gets pinned up on the board. Deflected. Either way, the clock is running out and Preds are full strength. As Johnson goes straight to the bench. Confusion on who's coming on the ice. And here comes Crew Brennan. Long shot, long pass, got it to him. Right side, Brown on the left. Taken by Colonial, great defense. 16 seconds remaining in the second period. Here comes Crew. Up to Liam Melnikov. Back to Bacon. Again, Bacon. Over to Bucard, and the time runs out. Preds lead 2-1, going into the third. We will see you in a minute. Here we go, start of the third period as Predators trying to cap out this win against the number 22 team ranked in the country. They're giving them a run for their money. The ref gives them that look, get back behind that circle. Now to come out. Here we go. Nice little touch pass to Gage. And he has Crew at the middle, and it just behind him gets tipped. Bacon tried to get one off. Sneak pass to Peterson. Nice play there by Lev. There's Matthews behind the net. Out to Bacon. Bacon with a quick shot. Doesn't get through. Here comes Colonial. Nice little pass from Lev over to Matthews. Not a lot of help, but Matthews loses the puck. Got some help from his men getting on, though. Nice deflection by Howard as Nolan scoops that up and says, calm down, boys. Let's get our composure back. Allow our men to get on. Good call there. That goes out to Brown. Brown just got it over to Sema. Sema on the right side. And he gets taken. Howard picks up that loose puck. Over to Brown from Erat. Finds Sema in the middle. Almost got it, but got on the net. Brown on the backside, looking for that one-timer, wasn't there. Here comes Sema on the left side. Gets deflected. Brown setting it up like a power play. Got it over to Howard with a long shot. As the Preds are fighting to get one more safety goal. To put the nail in the coffin. But it's not going to be easy. Center and pass. It's taken by Noah Samuel. Samuel backs it up in the corner. Got it out the puck somehow and up to just out of the reach for Vince. And here comes Colonials again. He dumps that. Lev gives him a hard hit. A little love tap. Goes behind the net. Colonial. Samuel knocks that behind the net. Goes out to Pugs. Pugs looking for the center. Here comes Vince. Vince on the right side. Vince almost got through. Good D, scooped up by Nolan. Nolan, he's going to keep that, let that whistle change as his men change out for the Predators. Puck drop goes out to Colonials as they keep it in. Put it in the corner. Howard tries to get that out. Flips out over the man, and Colonials trips up. Erat hits it in the middle. Had Crew Brennan there. Erat gets it back. Go over to Bacon. Bacon with a quick shot. Deflected to the corner. Nice back check by Erat. Way to play physical. Liam trying to get in there too. And we look like a cross-check penalty on Crew. As Predators are completely one-sided with penalties this game. Peterson and Matthews will start this one off. Defending the PK. So the last thing they need is a tie. And Nolan gloves that up. Plays catch with Leary. Sema comes on from Matthews. He'll take that face off. Nice little foot race with Peterson tying him up. And literally just took the puck from him and held it back in the corner, causing at least 10 seconds to go off. Now 15. Great job by Peterson. Sema steps up. Takes that pass. It gets back into Colonials' hands, and here comes Leary on the right side. He's not going to get that shot off, though. Johnson pinned him up on the right. Now Colonial finally finding some room, had a backhand. Their man on the right side was wide open. They didn't give it to him. That goes behind the net. Looked like it went in, but it didn't. In there. Another hard hit. As the boys change out. I think Colonials I don't know what the discussion was between the Colonial coach and the ref. But I do know we have only 16 seconds remaining. Erad and Brown came in. Ucard and Bacon. And that's a nice skate up by that man right there. And he could have had that, but it went wide. As Lev jumps on quickly. As Prez go full strength. Brown behind the net. Mulligan. Trying to get it up to Brown. Got it over to Erad. Erad over to Brown in the corner. Ooh. Hard shot, and Nolan falls down and still finds a way to cover the puck. 2 shots quickly on him. And he keeps the puck out of the net. As Nolan is getting tested today as New Jersey Colonials break the 30 mark on the shots on goal. Who would have thunk it? Sema. A little bit out of the reach for Vince. And here comes Colonials behind the net. They get pinned up by Pugs. Now Johnson. Now Sema with a hit. Samuel's going to chase that down. Got it over to Vince. Here we go. A little bit of more speed, momentum here. Here comes Sema on the middle now. Has a couple help. Long shot to the left side. Johnson. Up to McAddy. McAtee. Still have yet learned that name. Here we go. Colonial gonna get a shot out. He whiffs the puck though. And Vince is right there to scoop that up. Got it over to Pugs. Pugs, long pass for Samuel, but still got it. Samuel with a shot, might roll in. Almost did after it hit the goalie pad. It still kept rolling. Peterson. Over to Lev. Lev. Liam steps up. Matthews get his stick tied up, and Liam just sneaks that right from under him. Peterson's gonna try to chase that down. That gets out of his reach. Ucard puts it back in. Melnikoff behind the net. And Colonial's gonna dump that, and that will be an icing as Preds pick up a little momentum to try to end this game.
That could go either way.
Peterson tying that up. Liam tries to help out, goes behind the net. Colonial tries to flick that out, and Bacon's right there. And that little bit of help from Liam as he tries to pull that out. Matthews comes in, that goes out to Bacon. Bacon found Bucard, that's tipped by Peterson. That will not be icing as they do a full change. Erat comes on, Mulligan, Grivna, Brown, Crew Brennan, and Cruz right there. Just missed that in the neutral zone. And Mulligan just completely strips him from it. Picked up by Erat. Erat might get a shot off. No, he doesn't. He loses it. Brown with another shot attempt. Grivna keeps that in, puts it in the corner. Now they go out to Brown. Brown. Preds seem like they're stalling the clock out, taking smart shots. Johnson's going to dump that. He's on the other side of the red line. That will not be icing. Johnson again. Center pass to Pugs. Pugs has help. Two with him. Ooh, nice pass to Lev, just to the right of the net. Seaman's going to pull that out, tells his man to come back, did a little switcheroo, kept the puck on the right side. Got stripped but picked up by Rowan Johnson. As Prez just keep control of the puck. An amazing job of having puck possession the last 2 minutes of this game. Pugs with a quick shot, deflected. Loose puck, picked up. Brown jumps on, gets that back into the corner. As Preds look for a full change, Brown will stall him up in the meantime. And they do a long pass to Docre, and he just gives that up to Bacon. And that'll be offsides on Colonials. With 4:32 in the last period of the game. Brown. To McCaddy. Oh, and a nice goal by Gage Matthews. And forgot to do that. At 4:14, Gage wouldn't quite say the nail, but we did close the coffin. Long shot. Nolan's going to hit that out to the side. That gets pinned up. Grivna gets that out behind, and that gets caught up on Nolan's pad. .351 remaining in the game. Colonials goalie's still in. I don't know if I'm the coach, I'm probably gambling a little bit and putting 6 on the ice. Especially when we have a face-off on Predator side. You got to go early. Give yourself some time. As the Colonial knocks that out. That's just a full change. Liam's asking for that. Corner, Erat might get one. Ooh, hard shot. Nice block by the goalie. Another shot by Rowan Johnson, high over the net. Here comes Colonial. As he tries to skate through, he does, but then gets tripped by Mulligan. And Mulligan gets it over to Erat. Erat in the center. Up to Liam Melnikov as he tips that. So Gage Matthews can jump on. Hard shot by Crew Brennan. Backhand, another shot by Sema. Preds closing the gap with shots on goal, 31-24. There it is. Brennan holding that puck a little bit longer, causing that time to come off, got it out to Bacon. Now to be offsides, or, yeah, I don't know why they called that, because that was Colonial possession, but clock stops, 2:08. Nice pass by Brown. Couldn't quite get the finish. This clock is dwindling down and taking forever. It's always slower when you want it to end. Melnikov over to Grivna. Grivna fumbled it a little bit, still got it out to Erat. Taken by Colonials, mid-ice. Russo doesn't take the shot. He has a hard shot. I don't know why he didn't take that. Last thing the Preds want is another penalty. But we are at the 47 seconds, but anything can happen. I've seen worse. Erat to face that off. Got it out to Peterson. Peterson deflect it back to Colonials. Another shot covered by Nolan. Nolan tells his boys, we got this, the game's over. Not letting another one go through. That is going to cause a lot of time to come off as they just completely pin that, but the puck pops out. And that's going to come out of the zone, and that alone might cause the game to end if we get one more off with E-Rat. And that was definitely a goal, but the refs being nice.
It's all right, they know. Nice goal, Sammy.
He literally scored, and then the buzzer. I'm putting 4-1.
You got robbed.
Not in my book.
Huh?
I said, not in my book. I'm putting 4-1. That was clearly a goal. See you guys later or tomorrow. We got the rest of the day off. I'm chilling.